everybody, Depraved Slasher here. And as you can see, we're getting ready to jump into some Red Dead Redemption. So this is a game I have not really played before. I think I played it for like 10 minutes at a buddy's house. Um, I'm playing it obviously because Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming soon. And this is more of a seeing if I enjoy this game to see if I will actually get the new Red Dead. While I remain optimistic that I'll enjoy it because it's Rockstar and there's not much from Rockstar I don't enjoy. I'm not a big fan of the Western theme. I'm just not. Like, I don't watch Western movies or anything like that. But we're going to give it a go, play it, beat it, see what I think. Unfortunately, I already know how it ends because, you can't go this many years knowing about the game and not hear the spoilers for it at any point. I mean, it's made so many people's top tens, like saddest ending in a video game or whatever list it happens to be in. So I know what happens, but I'm interested to see the ride to get there. So, let's get this show on the road, shall we? Now, why does it got a cloud save? It may be a long time before I finish this, guys. If it cloud saves and I can't save to the hard drive, there may be issues. We'll eventually have to turn off the music too. Now this episode is going to be long, like all of my starting game episodes. I'm going to try and pin it around 2 hours, just to start it off, and then it'll go to the half hour to an hour format. I thought that said a Rockstar sandwich production. I was like, goddamn, now I'm hungry.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But, Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
What are they talking about?
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His
annoying.
family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. But John's family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other.
Can I just shoot all these people right now?
And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
The blip on your map indicates a mission objective. Head to the orange circle on your map. And do some things. It's run. Rockstar game, you can run.
I don't feel too good. Mr. Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends. But pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Nice to know. Come on, Jake, take me to the horse. Take me to the horses, Jake.
Hello there. Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail. You're gonna get us both in a world of trouble, Mr. Marston. Let's we get out of town.
Look, dude, I'm trying. Fuck off.
Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus.
Come on!
I legit got right on this damn train. But get the fuck out of my way, dude.
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things
All the
is.
horses have stamina. Like,
So what are you
that
doing
shit
up
is
at
not
the fort?
necessary. I don't
Looking
need
for
super
an old
duper fucking
friend.
realism.
Well, like I said, you ain't
Fuck
gonna
am I going?
find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as most rated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
I miss having a car already.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Yeah, you fucking pig. Can I shoot him now?
Yeah. So it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah. You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
No.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now, Mr. Marston. The fort's just over this hill. Oh, no.
Fort
Listen,
Mercer.
mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Nope, I'm gonna die.
Yo!
Caw, caw.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Right meow. Right meow.
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Okay. Cow people. Is it Bonnie and Clyde? It's a lot of stories starting off so far, people. That pretty much only followed an annoying dude on a horse.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland.
Miss McFarland? I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. You see my hat?
I have.
It's over there.
And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later and help me patrol the perimeter? You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Howdy.
What is she over there walking into? Like, there's nothing over there. Can you introduce me to Clyde, ma'am? Fucking run, dude.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you
If
back
you have
in
me,
the
like,
saddle.
ripping up weeds and shit, I swear to God. I want to shoot something.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
I picked out a fine horse for you. Yeah! Come on, then. I'll show you around the
Is this my new
property.
horse?
Come on!
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
What do you want to tell me that for?
Nice. This is why the first episodes are always kind of...
And here's
Long.
the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Well, that isn't a broad fucking statement.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
What are you waiting for? Come on, I don't fight. How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you,
Is it
ma'am.
alcoholic?
Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
I think you got the hots room, Miss Bonnie.
We'd best get moving. This is a dangerous time of night for us.
You gotta run and hold your side like a bitch.
Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Yep.
I don't believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you? Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these for the pot. Mr. Marston. Looks like we'll be having rabbit stew tomorrow. Let's get back on the horses and see what else is going on.
Let's check out another rabbit I didn't kill.
Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Damn coyotes are back! We can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill them, Mr. Marston. Yeah, we got one! Quick! They're going after the chickens.
Yeah!
Giddy up!
I'm afraid you're mine.
That coyote won't be back. Good shooting, Mr. Marston. Well, we got rid of the coyotes. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room.
Know what all the fuss was about? Fucking coyotes? Really?
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
I actually got to hitch the fucking thing.
Thank you for your help, Mr.
I'm gonna lose
Marston.
so many horses.
Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Seems there's something big hanging in the air.
Okay.
Good or bad. Looking well, sir.
Okay.
Around here again?
I heard tell the lone gunman come here to take out Bill Williams.
Come on, Bounty.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see. All right, I'll show you how we ride round these parts.
Well, that failed.
Yeah. How do you do, sir?
Yeah.
Whoa there.
Come on.
On the count of three. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
Come on, boys. I'm coming, don't you worry.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa.
I didn't tell you to slow down. You fucking
This
prick.
is gonna be close.
Go. Come on.
Try to keep up, will you?
Fucking shut up.
Call yourself a rancher?
Giddy up. Really?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. They say you faster.
Yeah.
Like, where the fuck are you going? Why are you so far off path?
Come on.
get rigged.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Okay. Fuck is my horse?
Hello.
All right, taking your horse.
Come on.
Find any land until I found a property.
I hope there's like quick travel or something.
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
Probably like the worst
You
sheriff
that
ever.
fella from the train company,
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer. You them one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking hard. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county.
Well, no shit.
Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Bet you are.
Right now? I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. All
right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Right? Finally, I'll get into some
Let's
fucking
head over to
action.
the saloon.
Who are we looking for?
A bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walt. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
Come on, you slow bastard.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Let's go, Marston. I've been after that son of a bitch for months.
Hope you're doing good today.
He spotted you. Stay on him, boy.
Whoa, whoa. Slow the fuck down, dude.
If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from. Whoa there!
I'm just following you. Just follow your tips.
Looks like he's holed up at the old Pleasance house. Let's hold up a minute and find a spot for our horses.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Doing this now?
Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Over here, pussyfoot!
Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you. There's one behind the crate. Take him down.
Your clothes are gonna be a
Head
lot
for the
redder
crate,
in a
boy.
minute.
I'll cover you. Christ alive! That fool behind the rock is yours, Marston.
You're trembling worse than a stutter and a twister.
Now get to that rock. I'll shoot you some space. Look out! There's one behind the outhouse.
If that don't...
Take cover behind the outhouse. Careful, there may be more of them.
I've killed bigger, badder, and plum meter folk than you can
There's
find in
two
your
more
nightmares.
men in the house.
You couldn't hit a bull's ass with a bag full of banjos.
What's that?
Well, Walton's inside the house.
Take him alive if you can. Good Lord above.
Oh.
Your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the rope for you.
Look at you crawling around.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Yep.
Oh, just did your work for you, is what happened.
You got anything interesting, friend?
Follow Charlie. He's a good one to sniff out trouble. Stay close to Charlie.
This is stupid. Come on, Charlie.
Well, that's not new. You don't say. Well, hello. Greeting. Fella carrying a Carcano sniper rifle was walking about town.
I would like
That's what
right
they're
now
all
to put
saying.
my face in that woman's breast.
Bye now.
Lead the way, boy. We're a good team, boy. Can I borrow this, friend?
Oh, sweet. I got a new outfit. I bet the dog. You're a good boy. I'll pretend like I paid. We can pretend.
Thank you, kind.
Stop. No.
Really? You paid me $15 to kill someone? Murder is not what it used to pay out. Marie's sweet. All right.
way. Howdy, partner!
Well, howdy.
Excuse me,
Talking to you,
friend.
sir.
Mind if I rest up at your camp a spell?
Well, it'd be my pleasure. Man needs a break from this desiccated land.
Thank you, mister. Say, what's that stick you got there?
Oh. Y'all ain't
It's a
never seen
dowsing
a
rod.
dowsing rod before, mister? Never seen a man summon the water up from the bare earth? Mr.
Marston.
Ah.
No, can't say I have. It's water you're looking for. What's wrong with that lake over there?
Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with Lake Don Julio. Nothing wrong with it, but we lack the fancy irrigation equipment you folks have back east, so... Man needs a wellspring on his property to ranch here.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Why, you know, just last week, I was over at old Pleasant's house. Now, I think I may have found something, but... Old coot that owns the place threatened to call the law down on me, so...
People act funny around strange men with sticks.
They sure do. Damn fools. Bet you he don't even know how much water's running underneath his property.
You want me to tell him?
Property.
You know what? You ain't that stupid, mister. And I can tell. I'll tell you what. Why don't you go get the old man to sell us his property for a small pittance? Then I can find the source of the water, build us a proper wellspring.
Maybe I will.
Well, all right then.
You're just a smidget crazy.
Here! Here! Maurice, sweet! Oh, man! I've dropped 100 fools like you!
You like the one-leg feller in an ass-kicking contest.
Fucking bitch.
Don't think you'll be needing this.
What the fuck is up here? Where the fuck are you going, dude?
It's hard to kill, mister, but I'm the man for it.
What have we got here?
Since you want to be a dick about it.
You found that no good piece of dirt. Thank you.
He's just a boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's
Don't
only
worry,
a youngster.
ma'am.
My
I'll
boy is
accept all
missing.
these stupid fucking missions.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took it.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you.
What the fuck is the movie thing?
Greetings, sir.
Come on. Easy now.
Forgive me.
Much obliged.
Why not?
I need to hang a sign up saying you actually need teeth to see me.
My fucking back. Yeah, I'd say. It's a lot of fucking morphine. That's how the Tasmanian Devil was made. Why are you fucking your hat? Oh, shitting out worms. What the fuck am I watching? Now he's fucking the tree. He's like turning everybody into fucking druggies. What the fuck did we just sit through?
Salutations, sir.
Come on! Come on!
Did they kill him? I don't know, this would be fun. Not the horse.
Watch yourself there.
Sir.
Watch out, boy!
Hello.
Sure. You and me.
Put some money up then.
How
Please
about
don't
this for
try this
starters?
at home. I'm a trained professional. Howdy. Hi.
And you didn't even lose a finger.
Hello. Howdy, pretty lady. Hi, damn it.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
I once saw a man cut his own pecker off trying a variation on this amusement. Howdy. Howdy, hi. No hammerhead boys are on the dock again. Be safe now. Bye.
This is gonna be easier than I thought.
I'm a darn! Jesus Christ! You're either drunk, stupid, or crazy. But credit where
Who
it's
else
due.
wants to try?
Howdy.
I won't sell armaments to them thugs, whatever the problem may be.
Sky's blue, milk's white. I like fighting.
Hope you know what you're doing.
Skill with knives.
I better get going.
See you around.
I'll be seeing you.
Very nice.
Holy hell!
Easy now.
Oh, I stabbed the shit out of myself.
Fingers, boy. Hello. Hello to you. Help!
See? That's how it's done.
Me? Always been good at stabbing.
His big mouth got him killed. Speaking the truth now.
Howdy.
Hello. Hi there.
Good, but not good enough.
Alright.
Careful
God
now,
damn it.
mister. Wow. God! Hi.
Too slow. What a fool I
Well,
am.
I never.
Hello to you.
I was too damn slow.
Oh, come the fuck
Well,
on.
shit.
God damn it.
Next time, friend.
Oh no, I'm getting this. This is not working.
Got a knife, mister?
All right, my friend.
Hey. You beat me fair.
So we just gotta go 3 times, huh? See, I hate that shit because I hit Y, but it's just a split second too late. Suck a dick. Thanks for the money. Back.
Howdy.
Okay, then.
knows not all men are bad. I won't forget what you did here.
You take care, lady. There might not be anyone around next time.
Alright, where's my horse? Come here, horse. Alright. Guess we're going back to Bonnie. See you there in like 6 years.
Come on, easy up now.
Dude, if I'd have paid $60 for this game, brand new, I'd have been pissed.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I
God
can do with
damn
your
it,
company.
woman, I just came from there.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the driver's seat, come on!
Really?
Let's just go. I don't want to keep Paul waiting. You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
They're using some really big words for this being the Old West. I mean, I fully understand the fucking conversation.
I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
Oh my god, the drives are always fucking terrible.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
Hit the
So
wrong
this
button
is
for the brakes.
Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Just finished helping a patient. How can I help you?
Hi there.
You need something for that gout?
People buy
Any
that.
trouble? Let me know.
If my dad
Stole that?
died earlier, I might have been able to find a better pursuit.
Refills Deadeye meter. Refills horse stamina. Nice.
Appreciate it.
Hello there. Hi. ¿Qué tal?
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a
I
stagecoach
should
back
just
to
did
the
this
ranch
fucking mission
later.
earlier.
I
I'd
might
saved so
just
much
do
time.
that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Okay.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshall! Marshall! Marshall!
Look.
I just been up in the canyon.
Wilbur.
Spine, like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life,
His
even worse than
name
your
is
lazy
Eli.
eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marson?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
I don't think he's gonna help me.
Hello there. How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Wigson folded you up like an empty purse the last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash.
taming a wild land, bringing modernization and betterments to the West. Not far now. Eyes open, boys. All right, boys. Let's proceed on foot from here. Gee up. Head for the fort.
Whoa there.
Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Hey! Stay with me! Look out! Watch for guards! Gun them down!
What the heck?
Stay with me! Help me out here, will you? Nice shot!
You might as well give it up now.
This way.
I'll kill the hell out of you.
Okay, boys, you head down that left fork. I'll take the right. Marston, you can come with me or go with them. There's one of them.
I'm the goddamn law.
Back up, boy. Behind that rock. That'll do it. Come on, let's keep moving.
Like, how the fuck am I missing and these fuckers aren't? I'm a fucking prop, dude.
My God. What the hell? There's the son of a bitch. Watch out! More of the bastards! Are you gonna shoot any of these rustlers, boy?
Saddle tonight.
There's one more for the vultures. Get to that camp. Blast them, boy.
Alright, this gun ain't doing it for me.
Just a little something for my troubles.
Dude, if you don't slow your motherfucking ass down.
I guess it's too late to talk about things.
Come on, Marston. I can't take them all by myself.
Hey, we got something. I got my shooting pin. Got one. Oh no!
Let's shoot 'em, boy.
Quit laughing at me. Are you laughing at me?
Put down your gun and surrender.
Friend, I'ma curl you up like a newborn calf here.
Come on! Let's get these sons of bitches! I see one of them. Christ alive!
You scared like a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs.
I'm giving you one last chance to put your hands in the air! All right, search the camp, Marston. I'll wait for you a short ways up this ridge.
You're so nice. All right. Some more ammo. You told me you would wait, so how about you shut the fuck up?
Keep your eyes open. I saw a couple of snipers across the way.
Wait, shoot,
Eyes up! Snipers! Follow me! Surrender, or I'll kill you all! Come on, boy! Tell the ballers to give themselves up, or we'll kill every last one of you!
Dude, how is he missing?
There he is!
I hate this fucking game, dude. This is stupid.
Come on! Give them hell! Stay with me! Come on, let's get to the rest of the boys.
You're just about dead! I chose a bad spot here!
I'm not gonna enjoy this fucking game, I can already tell.
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. Let's get as close as we can before opening fire.
Trick the shit out of it. Like, how close you want to get, dude?
Come on, let him have it. Get the hostages and the cattle.
Nice and steady now. Don't leave yourself open.
My God!
I can't take much more of this!
Crack alive.
You better surrender. You hear?
That one almost got me.
Fire. Are you gonna shoot any of these rustlers, boy? Get those thieving bastards!
I'm okay. I just need to. Don't move a damn muscle!
Stay with me!
I wouldn't do that if I was you, boy.
What are you waiting for? Do something!
Dude, this motherfucker yells at me.
You got him good!
This way.
We've come for Mr. Gulch's cattle! Marston, all you gotta do is point it and pull the trigger.
You ain't fooling me.
This way!
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
That's what we do.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. Wes Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. Wes Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
It's a lot of cows. Well, alright guys, that's going to do it for this episode of Red Dead Redemption. Now, when I recorded this, I recorded about 2 hours and 10 minutes. I get this really strange feeling like it is not going to be near that long of a video, though, just from all the pointless ass fucking horse riding I've done. But I'll continue to play it. I've started it. Gotta finish it at least. If you like the video, make sure you slash that like button like it's a horny teenage camp counselor. Subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. And as always, I cannot wait to see you depraved people later.